mic work now? There we go. Welcome, Moondrop. Oh, and we lost a sub. Going live. Between going live and now, we lost the sub. It'll be okay. Somehow still alive. That's good. Doing your BD Nuzlocke. Epic. Arsenon, I have no idea, but I find a way every time. It seems like. How you doing? There's somebody with that fancy member badge. Your team sucks for Gardenia. Most of your mons are dead. That is extremely unfortunate. But I guess Arsenon, they just didn't like that I went live. It's about gotta be the reason. Or they felt personally attacked and offended because I finally made it out of 330 subscribers. And they said, nah, we can't be having that. I don't know. Maybe somebody's YouTube account just happened to get deleted or something. I think my Charizard, once it hits 57, it's officially as strong, if not higher, than any level of Pokemon the Elite Four has. But still need it to be like closer to 60, 65. Before you before you fart Gardenia, you need to heal your best mon for her. Is 6 HP poisoned? Yeah, that's not gonna go down very well. You're just trying to figure out how to word your message? Why not? There we go. You were prepping for bed and saw that I was live due to your recommended on my TV and thought, why not? Yeah, let's get it. It's like 9 o'clock your time, yeah? 9:30-ish? Yeah, right? I was looking at that too. Are you the only one who never understood how Fire Red Leaf Green determined what's very viable distance for eyes having been locked? It seems to be a variable distance, honestly. And I think it all has to do with the maximum allowed distance to avoid a double battle. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Like, I think there is some rhyme or reason to it. Because I was noticing this yesterday, actually, and commenting on it when I was battling some swimmers that were, like, in some sort of a group swimming session. I forgot the term for it, but synchronized swimming group. Yeah, there we go. As soon as I actually get these Pokemon taken out, I would love to. Hey, Baja Beard, welcome. Oh crap, my kid just woke up. You only had 2 females, all the others males, and the 2 females are dead. You just walks up to the trainers individually and says, nah, your boyfriend gotta wait his turn. You're going first. Ladies first. Oh, he might be settling himself back down. Holy crap. No freaking way. Something woke my kid up and he just said, ah, the hell with this, and like turned around and laid back down. He's never done that. Color me impressed. Okay, so minimum viable distance. So these trainers are like right here, right? So neither one of those would see me and battle me, because if I took a step forward, like this, I could be in a double battle. So if another trainer could potentially see me, it will always default to the closer trainer seeing the battle first to avoid a double battle. Coppercoin's been pretty alright. We got the crud scared out of him with a fire alarm test today. Like, our apartment complex has individual alarms for our apartment, but they also have alarms for the entire apartment, like, building. So if the upstairs neighbor's alarm is going off bad enough and the sprinklers trigger on their building, instead of just having their alarms go off, it'll trigger everybody's alarm for the apartment building, which is different, and it's really loud. So they were laying down for a nap, and they tested the alarms and set it off twice and scared the living tar out of him. Like, it upset my kids so much they threw up. We should hang out and have you sit in the background of the streams. That would be actually pretty hilarious. I have to work tomorrow, though. I had Thursday, Friday, said I'm not going in Saturday because I knew I had to work Tuesday. And I had Sunday off, so I had a 4-day weekend, and now I have to work Tuesday, and it sucks. I will be the only manager there today, or tomorrow, today, the whole week. It's gonna be long. It's gonna be tiresome. It's gonna be sad. What are my next days? My next day off is Sunday, followed by Tuesday again. And this Sunday, my brothers and cousin have already dibsed me out for that day. Should you go over there and complain then? I mean, you could try, but they won't let you in. Our building is a back office building, so they only let you in if you have a key card. The boss, you're the best manager we have this week. Yeah, because everyone else took vacation. Pretty much. Honestly, my job is interesting. It's easy enough, except for when it's not. Really crazy that you have to phrase it that way, but it's easy enough until it's not. But it's also like diverse and complicated enough that there's no way that I could do it without the other manager back there for terribly long. And it's just because we have to know so much that like the use in between each time you use the knowledge is so far and few between that like you have to bounce it off the other manager to make sure that you've got your ducks in a row. Like, hey, just to make sure I understand this right, can you check this out? Sounds like pure pain. It's not bad. I mean, it's just a lot of rules and regulations that you have to know, and a lot of how-tos, and a lot of what is the best thing that we can do right now. And it often gets dicey because it's constant gray area. Like, hey, policy says this, but like we feel we should do this. It doesn't conflict with policy, so I allow it. And sometimes the answer is going to be different. It just depends. Arsenon, absolutely. I want to hear what your coworker did today that backfired. This sounds like a grand time. One time woke up in front of your bed and you think the boxes, you heard sound, there were boxes where you got up, went closer to see what it was, and then your grandma opened the door saying good morning. Random. I think I'm in danger. I'm almost done with all of the trainers on this route, though. I think I got the ones just up north there. Supposedly I can find a ditto on this route, but I think I'm going to call it quits on that and just go get it at Burn Mansion because I know it lives there. No, I kind of like my job. My job's pretty nice. Not to mention, do you know how good branch manager looks on a resume? Hey, I am streaming. You got the EXP share last night and you forgot that it was a held item in these games? That'll get you. Put a system in place where you and the other trash guy change out every month, so that way we don't wind up having mutual hatred with our driver. However, your coworkers is lazy, and you want to manage branches. A lot of leaves to keep track of. Aw, not Sauce McGavin going live, stealing all my thunder. You'll have the raccoon keep track of the leaves? Fair enough. Alright. Do you want to fight? Yes, you do want to fight. We're also hiring another Spanish speaker. At least we're trying to. Your brain is made of 37 squirrels? Because 38 would just be overkill, right? You can pretend to speak Spanish. I'm sure our members would be ecstatic. The other driver likes helping who he's with, so even though we were supposed to change out today, he refused to get out of the truck. You were supposed to go in. And when I asked our boss if he said for me. So your other drivers was like, no, I don't want to deal with this punk. I'll take arson on. There was once a 38th. We don't speak of that one. Is it named Bruno? My sister gets scary when we lose. Oh yeah, I still have the gym in Saffron to take on before I go fight the gym. You rolled with it until after the route. It's like, hey, as long as the job gets done. His name was Travis. Aw. Gardani was easy. That's what we're talking about. Gotta find Sabrina's gym. You went all the way to Cinnabar Island and then ended up on Island 1, 2, 3, which you don't remember those islands at all in the original game. What the heck? How did you... Did you beat Blaine first? You look gentle, so I think I can beat you. Oh, that explains it. Because I went to Cinnabar Island before Sabrina as well, just because, I don't know why. I was getting all the trainers in the pathway from the Seafoam Islands, just because I didn't want to fight them on the way there and back. Like, I just wanted to deal with what was in Seafoam Islands. You're on the other route tomorrow and your coworker was not happy. So basically you just got 3 days in a row where you're on the route you want. You got stuck playing the slot machines for 2 hours. See, I'm just rocking my amulet coin, battling every trainer so that I can just go buy my coins. Oh, you switch every month? Got it. You bought 200 and are up to 6,000? Dang, don't you wish you could do that in real life? That would be pretty handy. Shauna, welcome. Yeah, there's supposed to be a ditto right here. I mean, they are, Baja Beard, but the chances of you actually winning like that are very slim. So therefore, it's not super ideal. Although I think canonically, we are supposed to beat Blaine before Sabrina, aren't we? Like, that is a thing. Oh, gotcha. You and your driver started fighting with each other because you worked together for too long? That makes sense. It's probably for the best. All right. As I see these trainers and instinctively try to avoid them. Your coworker's trying to change it back because he's lazy and is not going to fly. Neither your boss nor yourself will have it. Well, hopefully it all works out. I think the only thing I need in here is a seal or two. Bear in mind, your coworker, unlike you, isn't even full-time. Ah. That's the you have no say crew. I kind of forgot that I was supposed to be shiny hunting Bulbasaur for a little bit. So that's fun. But perhaps I should leave it that way for the duration of this cave, because this cave's difficult enough as is. He may have been here longer, but he legit has less right to make decisions than you, and you're the newest guy there. Sounds about right. Psyduck. I do believe I need a second Psyduck. But this is not that duck. You're done ranting? Never. Hey, there's my Golbat. Making my way downtown. He's my side duck? Yes. Oh, there's Confuse Ray. Side duck. Dragonair, you're supposed to get confused after you use Dragon Rage. I don't have any potions. Actually, I probably do a little bit. I got a hyper potion, a full restore, and a max potion. I ain't doing too hot. Never heard of them. Pokeballs? Stronger than a regular Pokeball. Those are a scam. Oh, come on. Psyduck. Oh, he's doing me dirty. Did a lot of damage. When did I find Dragonair? I actually found like 3 Dratinis and just leveled one up. You take pride in your epic 3-day struggle victory when you caught an Alpha Kyogre? I take pride in that. Oh, I do have to use strength each time. Dang it. Okay, I think that's going to sploosh in some water, so let's not do that one. I forgot what it was like to play a Pokemon game without the use of repels. I'm going to be perfectly honest. It's been so long. Yeah. You refuse to use anything but a regular Pokeball. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, that would have actually been a great Psyduck to catch. Psyduck. Getting benched and sidelined. Oh, you know it. Oh my gosh, it's a freaking Golduck. This could save me so much time if I could capture it easily. When I really just sent out this Oddish as a sacrificial pawn. Like, I was expecting this Oddish to die. Honestly, do not underestimate this Oddish, Arsenon. There was a time where I thought I was going to die in this run. I mean, I fainted. I don't think I've actually ever whited out now that I think about it. There's times where I would have, but I reset before it happened, I guess. But, what was I up against? I was up against a random AF hiker in Dark Tunnel, and I thought for sure I was dead. Like, it KO'd my Charizard, it KO'd my Pikachu, it KO'd my Nidoran, and then, like, I just threw out this random freaking Oddish that was 10 levels under, and it just soloed the entire trainer. It was crazy. And I mean soloed, like it took out all 3 of his 3 Pokemon. There's the feint on my Dragonair. Taking down a Charizard to get wrecked by a level 10 audit. Exactly. That's the day you return home and tell your mom you failed as a trainer. It's like, alright, clearly I was not meant to be a Pokemon trainer. Big Boy Zard. You spelled big wrong. It's B-E-E-E-E-G. Big Boy Charizard. And now I don't have to spend time getting a freaking Golduck. Do I have a revive? Not that one. I do have a revive. Because, like, I feel like Dragonair's worth keeping alive. Comes in clutch for the paralysis. And I really do want it to still get experience points. Did I get back my Mew Gold promo from a 151 from a PSA? What? My Mew Gold promo from 151 from PSA back. I don't think I actually ever submitted that one. Maybe I should. Hey, Mom. Is the offer for cooking lessons still on? Oh, wait. I know where this is. I need one of those ladders. I just got stomped by some kid with a level 10 Oddish who's been on his Pokemon journey for 12 hours. It's actually really generous with the time. This is not my fastest run in this game ever. In fact, I do think that this would be my slowest Fire Red Leaf Green run ever. Okay, I do think I needed that other ladder, but it's okay. There's my seal. My sea puppy. Bye, seal. My sea puppy. Charizard's just too awesome. Given that I haven't found any trainers yet, though, I do think I am able to just switch these and call it good. Pokemon games from an RPG view are the best? Or is it just nostalgia? Why not both? On another note, the Wind and Wave games started to show off with Gen 3 Pokemon and then show Gen 10, which were horrible. What do you mean? Gekwa is legit, Colossus. I will not have Gekwa slander in my stream. They are starting to think, though, that it's not actually based on Greece like they first thought. It could be still with all the islands. Angry Bird, Gekwa, and the Pow Pow. Yeah, Pombon definitely leaves something to be desired. But Gekwa is legit. Like, I couldn't ask for a better water starter. At least, you know, that hasn't already been made. Oh, gosh dang it. Like, me and Ruben were discussing Gekwa the night before the stream. Like, the night before the Pokemon Presents. We were talking about how they really need to make a Gecko Pokemon. And we were going off of the insurance jokes and all that, but it's still very valid that we could have used a water gecko. Like, I think we were saying that exactly. Like, I'm surprised we don't have a water starter that's a gecko yet. And then it just came out. No, apparently my youngest is crying. You're liking Brout's look since it's a chickie? I despise the fact that you can sleep while having paralysis. It's so bogus. Remind you of the starter grass Pokemon from Gen 3? Good, it should. Trico was legit. We had a tree gecko, we need a water gecko. / salamander. Angry Bird is a copy of Gen 3 Firestarter? Not even close. It's more similar to, what's it called? Rowlet. Josh, welcome. Pokemon Gen 3 support international language trading and battle, including Japan? Not really. I mean, they sold each cart in a different version, a different language. So it's not like I could buy the cart in America and go to Japan and, you know, it's in Japanese or anything like that. If you buy a Japanese cart, it's in Japanese. Maybe I misunderstood the comment, though. I definitely need to name that Oddish Goddish. Good night, Shauna. I haven't seen the new Kanto celebration cards. Oh, is that what you're talking about? Japanese letters in the English version. Wait, did I actually catch that seal? Or did I accidentally kill it? I can't remember. You'll go check. Yeah, I'm playing this on the Switch too. And the Switch, actually, if I can remember. I'm supposed to be shiny hunting at the same time. Okay, I need to be over there. It is so funny. Not really, it's more aggravating than anything else. No Pokemon Colosseum, they're just sleeping on it. And then we get XD Gale of Darkness. I did catch it. Thank you, Arsenon. I have not had nearly enough caffeine today. Not gonna lie, love having Gary back as a rival. Really miss the actual rivalry versus the ones we've been getting. Truly. Ooh, I think there's actually... No, I got that one, right? I still think the most cutthroat rival we've ever had is May. That means the rumor about the purchase of the game and non-exclusive Pokemon licenses are maybe true. Wes will have a sequel to his story. There's been a rumor about that? I haven't even seen anything like that. The purchase of the game and the non-exclusive Pokemon licenses. May was cool, but nowhere near as close as Gary. Hey, Gary was cool. But I never struggled to beat Gary. May consistently destroyed me in between Slayport and Mauville City. Like, she made bank doing that. You managed to cook all 2,388 recipes in Core Keeper, but you did 1,816 in one sitting. Dang. But you couldn't have done it without the 2 mocha frappes you drank on Sunday. Pokemon Yellow was the best. WOTC had the best. Wizards of the Coast had the best Pokemon cards. Colossus, I think the reason why we're not having a Pokemon Colosseum added to the Nintendo Switch Online at this time is I am betting that Nintendo's just remaking that one. And I bet they are remaking it with the possibility of connecting to the Game Boy Advance games that they're going to be selling on the Switch too. Or, well, the Switch family of systems. Yeah, but you need Gary's harsh, hateful words to get you ready to demolish him every time. Okay, that's fair. I love Gary's attitude, but May always wrecks. Like, she was actually... I dare say she's one of the most skilled rivals the franchise has ever given us. Or maybe it's just the Pokemon that were available for us at that time made her that skilled. TCG Game Boy Color game were the best cards. Those are some good ones. I haven't even heard of the game you're talking about, Arsenon. Feels more so that they're just stuck as a company now. Don't send the Nintendos to your house. No, I think that they will have it remade. The fact that we're getting XD Gale of Darkness before Colosseum does not make sense otherwise. I would almost bet they were counting on announcing Pokemon Colosseum as a remake, but couldn't get all their ducks in a row for it in time. I think it had some setbacks. Another reason why is Pokemon Colosseum had shiny hunting, and I don't think they'll add that to the Nintendo Switch Online. Or they're too hung up on losing the Power World. I think Pokopia took more time than they wanted it to, and so that pushed back Pokemon Colosseum. Wes was the best protagonist Pokemon has ever seen. I do like the game, and I do like Wes. I do wish it would have let us choose a little bit more grungy of a path. Yeah, sure, still all the trainer Pokemon, whatever. But if he went good, Colossus, what would be the story continuation? What would be the character development? Because you got to take into consideration that he was a snagger, first and foremost. He was a thug. And then he turned good and rescued all the Shadow Pokemon, which probably wasn't his first time capturing those, if you want to think about that. He was Team Snag'em's best snagger. The likelihood that he already snagged those Pokemon is pretty high. We all can agree, except for Starkiller, that Hop was a disappointment of a rival. Yeah, Starkiller likes Hop. Who said you could give up? That's my job when my team sucks. I was replaying Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl the other day and realized that Hop isn't even the first trainer that's our rival that gave up. Like Gary, we stomped him into the ground. He became champion. He didn't give up. Wally, he faced us right at the Elite Four. He didn't give up. Barry, he gave up. Oh, crap, I did not mean to do that. Okay, for reasons, I am not going to be capturing Articuno at this time. Hop didn't give up. His goal was to catch every Pokemon. He wanted to beat Leon. Like, wasn't that his goal? We stomped that kid so hard, he changed goals. Okay, I think that's all of them. I think I've made it through this cave successfully, but I want my hidden item. I just decided. Okay, maybe there's not a hidden item there. There is a Golduck, though. At least you can respect Barry's persistence. I mean, he got back up on the horse eventually. No, he didn't want to beat Leon. His whole goal in the series is to catch every Pokemon, even Mew, and I think he did. In the anime, maybe. and that tracks. No, I'm talking about our in-game rivals. Like, that's like one of the very first things he says to you is like, he gets his Pokemon. He's like, I want to battle and get strong because I'm coming for you, Lee. I want to beat you. I want to battle with you. Yeah, we stomped him so hard in the game that in the anime he became a Pokemon collector. A Dex completionist. Like, I think we made it so that he started wanting to be a Pokemon researcher. The game gave him a generic game experience. Yeah. And see, maybe I would like Hop more as a character if I watched the anime, but I'm speaking purely from a game perspective. I haven't seen the anime. That's why I say he's how duplicated. Oh, I have no idea, Starkiller. I have no idea. So, if that clears it up, I think we might be able to agree. Game Hop sucks. To be fair, Hao was just chasing Lusamine. Guffing. Oh, I pissed that coughing off. After meeting Lusamine, you no longer saw him as a rival for champion, but a rival for Lusamine's affection. That's funny. Okay, let's try a different approach. The newest Pokemon series is so bad, I refuse to even look at it. Ash's journey was not over. Lily ditched us to go back to Gen 1. Decided Kanto might be better. I'm sorry, but Pokemon, Ash is the protagonist or nobody is. Like, that's half of what made the series endearing. Disagree? It's red. I mean, that's also fair. They should have kept Ash or changed Ash much earlier so we didn't get attached. Exactly. You can't run a protagonist for 25 years and be like, you know what? His story's done. Let's give him the champion belt. We're done. Because the Pokemon journey is Ash's journey. The new series characters just suck, and the fact that they can't catch legendary Pokemon with... Oh, they can catch legendary Pokemon with level 5 starters is crazy. I would agree. Ash is just Kroger brand red. See, the biggest thing that pisses me off about Pokemon is, and maybe I'm living in a different universe, and maybe this is a total what the heck is it called? Mandela effect. Pokemon started out, gotta catch them all. Like, when Ash first entered the scene, gotta catch them all. And if they wanted Ash's journey to end, his initial mission should have been complete. Catch them all. But at some point, it went from gotta catch them all to Pokemon Master. And I think that might have been around Gen 3. And so his goal started switching to, I want to be a champion. And then in Gen 8, they made him a champion. Even without electric moves, you should have smoked Snivy with the tackle. Yeah, Ash's Pikachu's gotta be pretty stacked. Or maybe levels are just an illusion in the anime. Like, it's an in-game thing for us to gauge how strong the Pokemon is. But maybe the Pokemon actually aren't getting stronger. Unless they evolve. So maybe for the longest time, as a trainer, Ash just wasn't getting better. How do you go from fighting in a championship to getting wrecked by a starter? Maybe it's just a really powerful starter. Maybe he just got went up against the level 98 Snivy that for some reason hasn't evolved. Oh, I'm in a trainer battle. That ain't gonna work. You can't run for a trainer battle. Yeah, you told me a little bit about Pokemon Fire Ash, I think. I love how the statues are Mewtwo's. Like, they had enough time to research Clone Mew, make Mewtwo, build statues to hide their switches before Mewtwo decided, you know what, enough of this crap. You play as Ash and go to every region. You're in Kalos, but the funny part is Pikachu keeps his level, so you don't use him unless the gym leader really makes you mad. I think that's the biggest reason why we haven't gotten a region or a game where we get to travel regions in a long time. Because we would stomp the new regions so hard. You hate the mansion place? You got turned around so many times, fought a billion Pokemon and found 10 dittos. Can I has ditto? I need a ditto. You get Ash's starters and you don't have to use Pikachu at all. Does it only let you port over Pikachu each region? Okay, I think we're gonna have to go the Dragonair route to get those coughing. This is the worst luck I have ever had with catching coughing. No, you get his first Pokemon from that region really fast. And if you want to bring your other Pokemon, you can. But it kills immersion and the fun. Okay, that makes sense. Ditto was in the last area in the mansion? Yeah, it's in the basement. You got lost and forgot you were supposed to walk off the edge of the floor. Oops. It's optional to kill the experience, so unless a gym leader really makes you mad, you refuse to use Pikachu until the championships. That's nice. Sounds fun. Is it in Gen 3 style graphics? Like in the anime, you pick 2 mons to use? Oh, it's built on Red and Blue's engine? Surely it's built on the Kanto games. Like this one. Fire Red. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. This is Gen 3. Still. Even though it's Kanto. Arsenal will show me the world. Ooh, screenshots. Good on ya. Using Thunder Wave twice. It's more like Gen 5. I love it even more. Maybe Brass Coin will have to play that one. Oh yeah, that's Gen 5. That's Gen 5 made 2D. I got burned, didn't I? That Pokemon Center actually looks Gen 3. Maybe it's not Gen 5. I'm gonna go heal my team. Alex, do I think they will ever release Emerald? Absolutely, I do. I do. It would be crazy for them not to. Because they've already proven that all they have to do to get it to work is just put the game as a download and let the Switch take care of it. I'm gonna go turn off my AC real fast. Okay, Pokedex looks Gen 5 and the Pokemon look Gen 5 as far as their sprites go. Very interesting. So does Blaine ever give, like, a reason why he decided it was a stellar idea to put the key to his gym in this Pokemon mansion? See a mon that caught you off guard? Absolutely I do. He put it there because he's a psychopath? Like, I think we're supposed to understand from the game context that Blaine was a scientist that worked in the Burn Mansion. Along with, like, Mr. or Dr. Fuji or whatever. But the anime gives it a whole different context. Okay, so now I need another coughing and another Grimer to evolve into a Muck and Wheezing respectively. You sent the screenshot? They put an Amorous in it. That's what's up. And this is Pokemon Ash Red. It was on Spear Pillar. Well, that makes no sense. Fire Ash. You know what? That makes sense. I mean, Psychopath and Mad Scientist do go pretty hand in hand. I mean, I guess where else are they going to put it? It is a Gen 4 Pokemon, quote unquote. And by Gen 4, I mean technically Gen 5, because that's where all the rest of them are. But Gen 4 kind of makes it seem like they belong there first. That quartet of Pokemon makes no sense to me, by the way. Dev team, we need more legendaries for this game. It's not interesting enough. Add some. Okay. Weather legendaries. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so Grimer is first floor only, it looks like. And I need to go up there. What, in the Discord? Is that a Discord server for the ROM hack or something? It's not a ROM hack? I mean, it kind of looks like one. It's an actual game. Well, isn't that how fan-made games are made? That's what I mean by ROM hack. Like, they stripped the games, took the elements from the games, used the game's coding to facilitate the base of the gameplay, and then added story to it and filled in and copied pasted code to make different areas, different buildings, and whatnot. So, but I guess technically classified as a fan-made game versus a what most people would call a ROM hack, I suppose. I have the wrong terminology there, likely. I just mean they hacked the ROM to get the assets they needed to build said game. It doesn't even have normal buttons. Because and that's what I meant by what I was asking, which game's engine is it built off of, because I imagine they didn't code this from the ground up in its entirety. They probably took elements from other games and utilized it. it made it more efficient because Game Freak's coding team is ridiculously dumb most of the time. Either I've hit that level of playthroughs of this game, or in Fire Red Leaf Green, they simplified Burned Mansion, because this is navigating extremely well. Most of it is from the ground up. Your mentor once lived here. Was it Dr. Fuji or was it Blaine? Who's your mentor? Keyword most. Okay, I gotta know. Thunderwave works on electric Pokemon. That's dumb. Your phone's at 6%, so you should plug it in and go to bed. Not to mention, it's like 11 right now. So yeah, probably. Because don't you gotta be to work at like 5 in the morning or something ridiculous like that? I will probably try Fire Ash. It does sound very intriguing. $6:30, but yeah. Well, good luck, Arsenon. We'll catch you around. It was great chatting with you again. It's been a long time since the last time we were able to chit-chat. I could probably stream it on the main channel. Maybe I would get some other following playing some fan games. I don't know. This channel, though, Sludge Bomb, couldn't be affiliated with that sort of thing. Well, that was a thing. Good night, Arsenon. We'll catch you later. Growlithe. Oh, wheezing. Just big chillin', huh? You know what I don't like about this wheezing? In generations after this, they made like wheezing shiny different. Or wheezing's normal different, like with just a solid purple color. This wheezing looks shiny. Just like Dratini. So long, Dragonair. There we go. I knew it was the double wide. Or triple wide, rather. I knew better. But I did it anyways. How does one play through Autopilot in Leaf Green as shown in the screen below? What do you mean? Play through as an Autopilot? As shown in the screen below. Are you playing below Leaf Green by yourself or through something? I'm just a psychopath. Leaf Green, Fire Red. It's not the coolest thing I've done on the channel. Just wait until I shiny hunt in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl again. I'll be controlling 4 of them at the same time instead. That's my neat trick. It is a skill. Like, if you watch that screen long enough, you'll see that I've been caught up, and I'll occasionally accidentally name it A repeated, or it'll sit there for a long time because I forget I'm supposed to be shiny hunting with it. Or I'll press the buttons I mean to press for Fire Red on Leaf Green and vice versa. I am a Lego Pokemon Jedi Master. I'll take it. Hey, there's a Grimer. That's like one of the reasons why it hurts that this channel's not bigger than it is. We do some crazy stuff sometimes. Like, I am kind of wondering, I'll probably finish Fire Red before I find the first shiny in Leaf Green. And I kind of hope that that happens, but there is a secret part of me that's just like, you know, that would actually be really cool if I found my Bulbasaur while completing my Fire Red playthrough. You cannot catch Mew in Fire Red. They did a Toys R Us event for Mew. That's it. Where they just handed you the Mew. So it was originally obtainable in Fire Red, but you can't capture it. No, you can't. Not through the Switch 2, no. Ooh, level 38. That Pokemon's not going to let me run very easily. You don't think you'll find a shiny in these games? You've never been able to get shiny Pokemon to pop up in these games? You think you got your first shiny Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet? Aside from the red Gyarados. Nah, it was very well known that you won't be able to currently complete the Dex on this game, which is why I believe they will be releasing Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I am very hard-pressed to believe that Nintendo would have released a game where you physically cannot complete the Dex. Granted, Mew isn't officially in the Dex or is not required for you to get the certificate for Dex completion. In every other Pokemon game, there was a way to complete the entirety of the Pokedex. The only thing I think is iffy on that statement is Generation 4. It is very unclear if the Arceus event worked for some people and not for others. Like, supposedly, there was an Arceus event for Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, but I think only Japan got it for the Platinum games. And I don't think it was... maybe it was Shiny Huntable. I don't know. The Surfing Pikachu from Yellow. I mean, not needed to complete the Pokedex, technically, but... Okay, I think I'm going to have to use my full restore so that my Dragonair can be at full health to take on Ditto. But yeah, shiny hunting in these games are no joke. In all of my time playing Pokemon, I think I've came across 1 or 2 shinies in a Gen 3 game that I'm aware of. Actually, a Hyper Potion would probably be sufficient. Oh, yeah. Hey, another floor store. I want a ditto ditto. None of this Raticate bullcrap. Oh, what the heck? Gosh dang it. What the heck? This is ridiculous. Thank you. Gosh dang. I hate the run mechanic. Can run from a level 38, but can't run from a level 34. Makes 0 sense. Where's my ditto? I mean, realistically, I shouldn't freak out too much because there are beds in this place, if I remember correctly. Oops, I reset over that Bulbasaur. That was gonna be my shiny. Wheezing. Oh, I'm wrong. No bed, huh? What is Raticate's deal? Like, its speed cannot be that high. It goes by speed in this game, right? Like, there's no way Raticate's speed is that high. Watch Sludge Bomb Trainer crash out at freaking Raticates. Starkiller, this is the floor that you found Ditto on, right? At this point, I'm beginning to think it would be more efficient to just keep Charizard in lead and switch to Ditto, but I don't want it to transform into Charizard either. Gotta keep running around, he'll pop up. Oh, somebody is watching my Twitch stream. Top viewers, streamboo.com. You know what I don't get? Why you would want to pay for viewers? Like, buying subscribers, I understand. So you can get monetized. Buying viewers does not make sense to me. Because, like, the money you get from the views is not going to outpace the cost of the view. Like, maybe if they were also liking the video, that would also that would help, but Solar Beam. You ran into like 10 of them. For whatever reason, every 2 steps you'd run into a Pokemon. I was really hoping this Grimer would be it. Maybe Ditto just isn't in my copy of Fire Red. Because I couldn't find him in the other area either. But it's a rare spawn. Clearly. I wonder how many encounters Ruben's up to now. I'm guessing like 3K. Ditto! 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 My entire strategy. Gone. All that work. I have had an easier time catching a Mewtwo than this. Just saying. Who the heck deleted My Twitch message. Okay, down to the last Pokeball. Okay. Now I need to know. Oh. I reset the back here, eh? Oh, must have been Whis. Had to have been Whis. I mean, it could have been finally family friendly or Declan, but I doubt it. I shouldn't encourage poison powder, but I also shouldn't have done that. That's gonna be atrocious. That was dumb. I should have just went with Dragonair. Welcome back, Starkiller. You missed me raging out against Ditto. I found a second one too. The first one I ran out of Pokeballs on. Much better. I was raging out saying, man, I've had an easier time catching a Mewtwo than this. It's ridiculous. I don't need full restores that much. You had to convince your grandma that we weren't kidnapping her again? She keeps wanting to go home, but she can't take care of herself right now, so that's a no-go. That is unfortunate. How long does the memory last, typically? Has almost no short-term memory, so every 5 minutes it's a restart. It's pretty bad, but for some reason the doctor swear it's not Alzheimer's or dementia. They say it's a thyroid issue. So if it's a thyroid issue, then typically those can be balanced out, can't they? Through, like, for the most part, medication can replace most of what the thyroid does, right? I mean, not perfectly by any means. Hey, there's my other ditto. That's what they said, but it's been like 3 weeks on medication and it's not getting better. Just because this ditto made me rage out. Oh, my computer decided to not like something. We were cooking chicken the other day and had to fry it twice, and it was still raw on the inside, and she kept trying to eat the chicken and getting upset when I was telling her it's not done. Oh gosh. Must have been some big chicken tendies. Gosh dang it. She would forget it's still raw inside and then turn around and grab it again, completely forgetting that you told her it was... Oh, gotcha. You made General Tso's chicken, so you fry it twice. That makes sense. Ma dang. Yeah, that is rough, man. I think I've caught every Pokemon I have to catch at this point, or can catch, except for Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Actually, I did not find... There's a place I need to go. Did I go through Rock Tunnel to get to Sabrina? You have to. You go through Rock Tunnel, get to Lavender Town, go under to Celadon, get the tea, go over to Sabrina. I haven't done Sabrina yet, so I still need to do the fighting gyms and the gym. I gotta get the Electabuzz here and the Electrode and 2 Magmites. Yeah, the tea is in Celadon. It's, you know where you get Eevee in Celadon? Instead of going in through the back door, you go in through the front. And there's an old lady there that'll give you some tea. Yeah, just a wee bit. Está bien, though. Actually, maybe I should catch the legendary burbs. I don't think I want to shiny hunt those in this game. Mewtwo might be worth it, though. Just for the lulz. You left one of the Snorlax alone so you can shiny hunt it later? I was going to, but I thought better of it. Mewtwo shiny hunt is never worth it with how ugly the shiny is. Not to mention the catch rate. But I would use a Master Ball. Somehow. There be me Magnemite. Watch us KO it. And it could have had Sturdy. Ooh, Electabuzz already. Hey, yo. Oh, shed skin. That's what's up. That's why I was burned, but then I wasn't. What do I get for finishing the Pokedex in this game? A certificate. It says, you did it! Also, I really came here looking for an Electabuzz with, like, no Pokeballs. That was dumb. Now you gotta find Eevee. Eevee is in the back of the building the lady with the tea gives you. You got the tea? Yeah, Eevee is the back door. So you go around from the Pokemon Center and behind. Go all the way up to the top. Oh, I probably could have used double kick, actually. Double kick would have made more sense. Yeah, you can only get one Eevee in this game. Super Rainbows? Hey, Jonathan, welcome back. Shiny Eevee? Yeah, I nabbed my Eevee forever ago. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Pikachu. So Eevee is a legendary? Yeah, basically. I don't know how, but I somehow picked the right path the first time. Emerald's next? Not likely. If they release it on the Switch too, I would say absolutely. I would absolutely do Emerald. But after I play through this game, Shiny Hunt Deoxys, I will be moving back to BDSP to do some shiny hunting there. They need to drop a remake of Gen 2 or 3. As long as we get 5 first, I'm good with it. Five cannot suck it. 5 needs to be remade. I need 5. There's my Electrode. That Electrode had 0 chill. Ouch. Farfetch'd is your HM mule right now? Hey, Alex. Is there a shiny charm in this game? No. No, there's not. It's just a crisp 1 in 1,000, or sorry, 1 in 8,182, I want to say. 8182, is that right? Something like that. It's 8,100 and something. You wish they would have updated these games because HMs are the worst thing ever. You need to just be able to use the move without teaching it to the Pokemon. I actually prefer to have HMs. I found it not to be super annoying. I've actually missed playing through the games. Rosalo, yes, you're able to trade, but only if you have 2 Switches and a copy of the game for each Switch, and or a friend that also has a Switch and a copy of the game. No internet trading allowed. Also, welcome, Rosalo. Wouldn't be so bad if you could switch Pokemon in and out of your team without going to a PC. Honestly, I just have a random Nidorino and Oddish hanging out because they're who I taught my HMs to right now. And I guess I taught my Blastoise one. To be honest, usually my starter, like my Charizard normally learns Fly, my Blastoise normally learns Surf. I normally have one Pokemon dedicated to the other HMs. I just haven't done that this time. Okay, last Pokemon I need here is a Magnemite. How did I get 2 starters? Well, I have Leaf Green version on the bottom of the screen that's kind of going through and shiny hunting a Bulbasaur right now. I used that and traded myself a Squirtle and a Bulbasaur. I just haven't done anything with the Bulbasaur yet. You found your way back into the casino? Starkiller, they do have meetings for that if you need it. No rare candy or Master Ball? No, there's rare candies. There's Master Balls in this game. Just one Master Ball. Meetings are for quitters. You need that Porygon. You can quit whenever you want. It's like, I actually might be fixing to use my rare candies on my, what's it called there? My Dragonair. Typically, I wait to use the rare candies until it's level 50, so that the last 6 levels aren't a slog fest. But in this case, I think I might want to just level it up so that I can have it be stronger faster. You just hit the jackpot and now you'll never have the power to stop. Happens to the best of us, man. But I guess if you were saying no rare candy or Master Ball in reference to, say, no online trades to have the hacked items sent to you, yeah, that will not be a thing. No way did my Nidoking just do that. And again. I don't have the patience to accumulate the coins the way the developers intended. Now, if this was real money, you would have stopped the second you lost 10 bucks. Pretty sure this is going to be an electrode. I'm delightfully surprised. Now, the question I have for myself is, do I have a repel? Because if I do, I'm totally using it. I'm over it. I have 1 repel. Do I have another? I do not. I didn't want to do that. And I will be ending the stream basically as soon as I get out of the power plant, which means I'll have Blaine's gym and Sabrina's gym and the gym for fighting types to get Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee left to do. And then that'll be it. I would indeed. Because I need to make dinner. Shiny! Like that was gonna work. Tell that to my wife. Now I'm questioning if I actually saved before I fought this thing. You're really surprised they added slot machines to a kids game? I'm not. Japan's done crazier. Rip Blastoise. The stupid thing is, in terms of Pokemon I could utilize for my team, this one isn't even it. Like, if anything, Articuno would be the one I want. Bluebird's pretty alright. Oh my gosh! Oh, you can't get up there normally. Okay. It's like, I didn't know you could enter in from the side. Crazy. Well, let's get my spoils sold. Let's see. It's 10,000 per 500. I think I have enough to get my Porygon next time. But I should buy Pokeballs. Let's do that. Shall we? And with that, we stream at another time. Star Killer, have a great night. Good luck with everything. And we'll catch you tomorrow's stream, hopefully. I'm going to be up stupid early tomorrow, so tomorrow's stream may not happen, but it should. I work tomorrow, so it will have to be another 8 to 10 stream if I'm able to. We'll see you guys then.